What's good, everyone? Accent Boy here, back with another video. And if you're new to the channel, you know the usual: like, comment and subscribe, you know what I mean? But however, we got breaking news coming out of Miami, or should I say Florida, the craziest place in America, as Charlemagne from the Breakfast Club always say. But however, you have a crazy story, and rapper who goes by the name of Gunplay. Gunplay, what kind of name is that? Sometimes these artists be having some names. I'm wondering where the heck do they get their name. But however, he was arrested and charged. And when you guys hear what he was arrested and charged for, you would wondering like what type of human being this is. This dude was arrested for pointing a rifle at his wife while she was holding their 6-month-old baby. Yes, you heard it, pointing a rifle at her and his own kid. And they're saying the reason behind this was because he was playing Call of Duty online and she told him to quiet down, and he proceeded to still play the game, and then eventually he got mad and take up the rifle and pointed at her. But thinking about it, these are the so-called guys a lot of black women tend to lust over. And I remember there was a interview about with Moneybag girlfriend, and she was saying she wanted a dude to point a gun at her and tell her to shut the F up and stuff. But as I said, goes to show you, these are the type of dudes these females love. But anyways, I could understand where she's coming from, because at the end of the day, you're trying to put the baby to bed, and here you have a grown ass dude here on the game making a lot of noise and causing the baby not to go sleep. You know what I mean? And it's just crazy how you have a grown man who would take a dangerous weapon and point to his feet, to his wife, and also in front of his kid. You know what I mean? And that must be traumatized not for her, you know what I mean? And the kid is too young to realize what's going on. But at the end of the day, anything could have happened. That gun could have went off and caused major damage to her or maybe his own kid. You know what I mean? And I understand Gunplay, because at the end of the day, I'm a gamer too, and I be playing Call of Duty, and on Call of Duty we talk a lot of smack online to each other, you know what I mean? And but for you to do this to your own wife, you know what I mean, and your own kid, says a lot about you. And of course he's living up to the expectation of his own name. But come on, dude, you have to do better. You can't let your anger get the best of you and let you go out and do something stupid. Thinking about it, he could have killed both individuals, you know what I mean? Because if he was pushed past his limit, who knows what the hell he could have done, you know what I mean? And it's just sad, a lot of us black men, we can't control our anger. And I'm not saying I'm innocent, because I'm one of those, you know what I mean? But it's a learning process. But we have to do better in controlling our anger, man. You know what I mean? A lot of the time, our anger causes us to do things that we would even think about doing. You know what I mean? And in this case, you could see what his anger got him to do. You know what I mean? Got him in trouble also. You know what I mean? Now you're being charged. You know what I mean? And it's just sad, because I could never personally have my wife and my own kid and turn a gun on them. You know what I mean? And to be honest, I'm glad she filed for divorce. I don't know if I mentioned that earlier, but she actually filed for divorce. You know what I mean? And I do commend her for doing that, because if a dude is doing this, is willing to do this over a game, he could do this over anything. And the best thing to do is get away while you can. Not saying stop him from being a father. If he's a good father, let him do what he do. But you and him, you have to go your separate way, because this dude could do anything and kill you. So I commend her for filing a divorce. But again, as I said, these are the type of men a lot of black women tend to lust over and tend to go back over, even when they're cheating on her, cheating on them, beating them, etc. But the good guys, these women would leave without a heartbeat. But as I said, we have to do better as black men, and also black women. You have to do better in choosing a lot of these men. You know what I mean? And I know a lot of dudes, they don't care, because they're gonna say you choose that type of dudes to deal with it, which is right. But at the end of the day, we could have sympathy for some of these ladies. You know what I mean? But people, that's the end of the report. Let me know your thoughts, and if you're new to the channel, again, as I said, like, comment, and subscribe.